not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. 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 A Bitcoin bull is all I got left.
So now we are allowed. Now everything that we say will go out to everyone. So welcome to today's show, and very well. First of all, congratulations on the land sale. It went great.
Thank you.
How,
We're relieved to have that behind us. So we have 3,000 pieces of land released into the wild to people who will start building their empires.
Yeah, and I mean, last 2 weeks you have been seen everywhere on all the channels on the Ethereum and Wax, and both Ethereum and Wax went directly on the same period. As soon as we hit that, it was just minutes and it was gone. So that is very nice. And today, the first immediate question we have to answer is: there are people that have not gotten packs. Why did they not get packs? What do they have to do to get refunds? I guess Michael should take
Can I
that.
take that one?
Right, yeah,
So there's two reasons why people didn't get packs. The first one is that they put a pre-order in at a level that we didn't reach. So they were expecting not to receive packs. And then the second one is only related to Ethereum people who ordered a pack and then paid, but by the time the payment received for confirmations, it had sold out. So at the very end, obviously everybody just piled in. As soon as the wax sold out, everything just lit up, and everybody started to put in their Ethereum orders. So we built up a queue. So there was lots of people who were way behind in the queue. So that even by the time they got to the queue fronts, it was all sold out. So those people will be getting the Ethereum back that they sent. Yeah, so those are the two categories.
And how do they get their Ethereum back? Because they have to do an action on the blockchain.
Yeah, so for Wax, there's nothing to do. We will just send it back to the Wax account that registered originally. But for Ethereum, it can be a little bit strange, whereby they either sent from an exchange or they sent from a strange kind of cloud wallet, which doesn't accept payments back to the same address. So we have an action on chain where they can sign to say, this is the address that I would like it to be sent back to. We did that last time. We didn't seem to have any problems with people doing that. And we'll kind of put out reminders to individual accounts in the channel.
And all that information is in the top of the pinned message. So
Yeah.
It says hello alien world, and then goes down 2 rows and you will find the information needed.
Yeah, and we've already had quite a lot of people registering their refund addresses.
Me included.
You included, you failed as well. That's a
Yeah.
shame. For sure.
So the channel that you guys are talking about is our Telegram, which you can find at the top of our website. And also in our Discord, we also have that kind of information being linked and stuff like that. So that's the best. But those 2 places are good if you're wondering what's going on at any time.
Very nice. So that is, and land, just to clarify what the land is actually used for in the game, and let Rob take that one. What is land, and why is it in the Alien World Metaverse?
Okay, so land
in short terms.
Yeah, right. That land is basically the way that most people are going to be earning Trillium. So people are going to be mining that land. There's going to be some sort of weird alien mining that may not be directly analogous to mining on Earth, but effectively you're going to use tools and you're going to need a piece of land to go and get Trillium from. And Trillium is the thing which drives the Alien Worlds metaverse, and it's the thing you're going to need for any other things you do there, and especially for staking and shining and going on quests and fighting. You're going to need the Trillium. So it's a starting place for everything. It's how the whole economy starts working out, and landowners get a nice profit share from miners who come and mine on their land, and they also get a daily allocation as well. So it's great to be a landowner on Alien Worlds.
But if you're not a landowner and if you do not have any tools, you can just sign up, you can start, you can mine on other people's land.
Yeah, it's a completely free-to-play, free-to-earn game. If you sign up, we will give you a free avatar and a free shovel, and that's all you need to do to get going. You're probably not going to make a fortune in the first few days doing that, but you can start to build it up, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure we'll have some success stories of people who've taken their shovel to glory.
Yeah, and this Trillium that you mine will be used in the future to where you can actually upgrade your land, which will be in later phase, and also used in the Thunderdome game, which is a game that will come after this initial start has been made.
And Trillium has this huge role in sort of planetary governance as well, and I know you yourself want to go and take over a planet, and the way to do it is just to get lots of Trillium.
Yeah, so that's good. And currently the game has been in testing for a while. And what are like the next step of the testing phase? When can people start to use their land, start to stake Trillium, start to mine Trillium? I guess Michael should take that one.
Sure. So yeah, it's been in testing for quite some time now. We've got some bugs which we're working through. And then once they're solved, we're going to move to put it onto mainnet. So we're going to actually activate the mining contracts. We're going to activate all the staking and everything, but with very small levels of Trillium, because the problem is that the Wax Cloud wallet is only on mainnet, so we can't actually test Wax Cloud wallet integration until we move on to the public network. So we'll do that, and we'll have a couple of accounts who are mining very, very tiny amounts, so that it's not going to be unfair for anybody else coming later. But we do have to make sure that everything works properly with all the live equipment.
So what you say is there will be a small amount of Trillium just to go out, just to test that it actually works before this daily allocation is started and the real mining metaverse is actually getting going.
We'll update the contracts so that they only pay out a very, very tiny amount, like literally 1 Trillium a day or something like that, and then we can test that the mining is working properly.
So people could mine like 0.0001?
Yeah, they'll have a very tiny amount, and I guess that's probably their reward for helping us to test it. And I don't think anyone's going to really complain about that. It's not going to put anybody at a huge advantage. Opening a promo pack is going to get you way more than that testing. So.
Yeah, for sure. And when it comes to this, we have this land roadmap. The first phase, all lands are equal, and that is from the daily. What is the full name for that, Sarah? You have this four-letter acronym.
Trillium allocation to landowners, and then we have the daily Trillium allocation to planets, so the DTAL and DTAP, and that's just 80% is to planets and 20% is to landowners. And then over time, in phases kind of 2, 3, 4, you can pay extra Trillium, terraform your land, and also not just terraform your land with respect to the DTAL, but also change or upgrade some of the mining attributes of the land to get more Trillium. So you can upgrade your land that way.
I am currently showing that on stream over my own face, but you can find that on Medium post and on Discord and on Telegram. So you can actually look at this better than on the live stream. But this phase 1 to 4 is available. So that is good. And when we start, we are phase 1. Everything is supposed to be tested, making sure that it works before all the fancy stuff is going live.
Although, to be honest, even when we release it, I would say it will be a kind of beta. It'll probably be a month or two before all of the edge cases get discovered and somebody who's doing something a bit outside of the norm might experience So just bear with us. You know, I think there's not that many sort of blockchain games that are kind of executing the types of things that we're doing, especially with Unity. I mean, certainly we haven't done that before, so you know we're kind of working things out a little bit as we go too.
Yeah. And then we have something that we will be doing is we will start to do a monthly update on YouTube here on this channel, on the Alien Worlds Metaverse. We will update what is happening. And this will be done through the use of the Discord channel of the Alien Worlds. So if you're not there already, it will be linked below, so you can find it. And if I, for some reason, fail to add it, it should be there. Yeah, I see it on my other screen. It is there. You can find it. You can go there, and there you will be able to participate more in these updates, and you will be able to keep up to whatever is being released.
Will it have a mushroom forest theme?
Very likely, because I know that the best guys in the metaverse owns the mushroom forest, right?
It's going to be an Anders quest for domination podcast.
Yeah.
Update on how well Anders is doing in taking over a planet.
So for anyone that owns NFTs in the Alien Worlds Metaverse, owns land, what are the next steps for them, and when can they, like, we know that things has to be tested, and then they have to be tested on the live mainnet and everything, but what can they expect to be seen in the coming weeks?
What's happening already is that in the Telegram and the Discord, people are getting to know the NFTs that they have. So now, because of our 3 sales plus the land sale, we've got so many people now who own NFTs, and it's really fun to sort of see the different attributes of what you have. And I think we might even be putting out a little bit of more of a user-friendly version of just like a quick snapshot of how you can see exactly what you have. So that's the first thing. And also there's just lots of discussion happening in the Telegrams and the Discords. If you just want to kind of get to know a little bit more about the metaverse, you have a question, people are chatting in there. And that'll all be happening while we're finalizing the UI, and then that will be out, and then people can start to mine and stake, which will be the first 2 functions that will be available through the UI. And then from our side, I think one of the things that kind of we're catching our breath a little bit, because as you mentioned at the beginning of the show, we really did push in the last couple of weeks to get the word out. I think, I mean, I don't know if you guys would agree, but I think that kind of prior to that, we'd really been, you know, just pushing on actually developing the product and also getting out just core communications about how things worked. And it was sort of in the last couple of weeks that we really decided to get the word out as much as we could through AMAs and through YouTube videos and through YouTubers and through lots of Medium posts and stuff. So I think the other thing that you can expect in the coming period is just us continuing to communicate as much as we can, both with everybody who's just bought NFTs, but also with everybody else. So that we can keep growing the community. So yeah, I think that's one of our intentions, is to kind of maintain as much communication as we can, both until the release of the UI and after.
Yeah, and I think what we've got that's very exciting, we've got a nice draw coming up on some special promo stuff that was around the sale. That should be coming out on Friday. Then we're obviously going to have the UI released, and soon after the UI release, we're going to start implementing Shining, which is a nice use case to get your NFTs all shined up and improved. And then after that, we'll be releasing lots of great details about how the battling and nebula quests are going to start.
That's very nice. And like me as a player, I will participate in this metaverse in many ways. Currently, there are small groups being formed on Telegram and Discord where people are start to discussing their plans, understanding what the difficulty is, luck, these things on your NFTs actually mean. Try to understand, okay, what is Ayiki that is on my land? Okay, that is the planet. Which planet do I have most land? Does that matter? And start to connect with other people that are thinking in the same way you do, or things like that. And if you're interested in talking about that, just tag any of us on Alien Worlds, and we all can help answer or direct you anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, either the Telegram or the Discord. Just
the Discord has different room for each planet, and that might be a great way to start.
Yeah, Discord's a lot better for grouping grouping things differently than Telegram.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point, Andrews, is that like the game is kind of inherently like collaborative because certain of the dynamics require that, or at least are better if you work together. So, you know, like for example, the planet DAOs, but even to an extent, I think the landowners, especially once they get a veto and stuff like that. So yeah, connecting up with other people on your planet or just people, as you say, like that have a similar strategy is part of what we've built in.
Yeah, and for sure it will be very interesting to see where this goes. Today was supposed to be a short update, summary on what is actually happening. If anyone is stuck and didn't get packs, but you sent your payment in your pre-booking, rewind this video to the start and you will know what to do.
Check the pinned message.
Check
Always
the pin message, check the pin message, it will be there. And otherwise, just reach out to us, to Michael, Rob, or Saro on Telegram or Discord, and they will help you. And also Morty, he's there all the time. Currently, it's very late where he lives, so he's probably sleeping.
He's there now. He's talking to people. So.
Never
Yeah, you
sleeping.
see, he's never sleeping.
It's
He
a
doesn't
mystery.
sleep much, yeah.
So that is nice, and as I said before, we will keep doing updates, longer and shorter format with whatever is happening in the metaverse, updates, improvements, changes, and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any last words that you should push out for today?
Sorry.
We have lots
Thank you
of
to
stuff
everybody.
coming up. There's a huge
Sorry?
amount. There's a huge amount coming up. There's a lot of stuff coming. So I think we'll be doing more often than monthly, to be honest.
We
We've got a
will,
lot
maybe with Andrews.
of
Yeah.
stuff doing, yeah.
Very nice. So we can expect updates at least once per month. It sounds like it might be more frequent, and probably the best place for that is on Discord. So keep your eyes
Yeah.
open, join that, and start to be in that community.
Yeah, and just a huge thank you to everybody. Thank you to you, Andrews. Thank you to Rob and Michael who put in so much work, and Morty. And thanks to everybody who bought packs and who, even if you didn't manage to get a pack, but you're just in our community and chatting and trying to figure out what this metaverse is all about. Thank you.
I may or may not own 20 lands right now.
Oh my God. That's good. I think you'll be a benevolent landowner. I'm quite happy that you own a lot of land.
I'm not so
No,
sure.
you. That's how he suckers us in.
Yeah. So let's meet everyone in the metaverse and have fun, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andres. Chat later.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers all.